Don't you think Falcons would have done better on something like Bang Horizon Crypto? No, Horizon is horrible in this meta. Okay, first, right off the bat, I don't like this comp from Siphon because you're playing. I don't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's like okay, it's not the worst thing. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just not a fan. I feel like Bang Newcastle Cat is way better. I'm not gonna lie, Siphon is not what it used to be. Because the reason why when we used to play aggressive comps from Siphon, by the way, chat, when I was on TSM, is because we used to get blues and purples, and then the teams around us would get white armors. And so we could take way more early fights. Yeah, it was the armor spawns. And so we could take way more early fights, clear people out, and we had a clear, like, armor advantage. And now it's just everyone's on blues early games here. Like, you have more meds than other people, but that's literally it. For the most part, you have better gun selection, I guess, better attachments, but like, that's it. Siphon is really not what it used to be. Why would they pick Siphon this comp? So if you look back on like Falcon scrims and like the day the patch dropped, they started playing Bang Crypto Watson, I think. Yeah, Bang Crypto Watson. They started playing. So they saw those first patch notes and they read the meta as being Bang Crypto Watson. And they just hard committed to playing zone because they thought that was the best way to play the game. Turns out that it's like, sure, there are some teams that ended up playing that and they did well, but like that is definitely not what suits like Falcons' strength at all. And they just way too hard over committed to that read on the meta. When I thought it was a pretty bad read on the meta, at least for their skill set. And because they didn't like, they had a pretty like bad read on the meta, and they didn't understand like the Bang Newcastle Cat thing. They didn't end up practicing it early enough, and that like Newcastle's a hard character to play because if you fuck up the timings or if you fuck up Newcastle util, your entire team dies. Now, if you actually use Newcastle util correctly, which is a possible thing, like it's not unrealistic thing to expect pro players to do, then you literally cannot die. You're unkillable. So it takes a solid. You should like expect a month of practice on Newcastle. A whole month of practice, I'd say. But again, bad read on the meta, so they didn't end up doing that.
Can you EMP that? You don't EMP it?
Yeah, that's way too late. There's not like. Wait, the comms already sound kind of fucking dead. Am I trolling? I don't know why Jen wasn't EMPing the second he fucking Newcastle was right here. They should have at least tried it.
You want me to take you?
Or I guess, okay, he just pulled out his drone, to be fair.
Can't hit him.
Although he didn't use his Q actually, so it would have done nothing. Even if he EMPs this, the Newcastle team would have just Newcastle Q'd, and then they can't throw nades. They can't detonate nades anyways.
Can you EMP that?
Yeah, it's too late. Fuck.
It was definitely too late anyways. If they were gonna try it though, they would definitely would have not killed them though. Zero sounds low energy. He definitely sounds low energy.
We can go right now. Come, you have to run, you have to run. Come.
Okay, they end up going to graveyard. Also, again, pretty bad for the comp. They can't hold space. They're really bad at defending. With this comp, it is a purely 100% aggro comp. They are not playing how their comp should play. I'm sure that they're very close to like run out of fucking damage. How didn't he take that damage there? Well, maybe he did. I don't know. What up, Luca?
I'm getting shot from up here. Nice. On zero.
Your comp fucking sucks for playing the spot! What is Hal supposed to do there? They just climbed up over me. It's just luck that they killed Hal and not Zero. He's literally in the same spot as them. Could he have not taken that damage? No, it's EMP damage. And they're on wall hacks. That's the other thing. They get crypto EMP'd here. They're on wall hacks. You don't have a cat wall to get rid of those scans. So that was a complete disaster class in just everything. Like, for how they were playing, they should have just been on Bang Newcastle Cat. That was just all pretty bad from their comp. Why is there a team in no name? Yeah, this is kind of the like, bro, Siphon has gotten nerfed. I don't know why Falcons thought Siphon was OP, man. I don't understand where they got this idea. This POI has been nerfed like 30 billion times. Bro, when we played Siphon, Geyser didn't have a beacon. Yeah, Geyser didn't have a fucking beacon. What else? Oh yeah, the Siphon beacon at some point was like 90%. Everyone else had like way lower beacon percentages. Now they're universal. Like, everything that made Siphon broken, they have addressed in the game by adding parity in terms of loot, in terms of beacon spawn rates. And there's one team stacks mod. Now there's a team mod and there's a team fucking stacks. This PY is not that good, man. But yeah, this is what happens. This is like a common thing that happened to us on TSM towards the end of like playing Siphon, is we would just get gate kept like going to like Overlook. There would just be teams ahead of us. When in the past we used to be able to have Prio to Overlook. We literally used to have Prio to Overlook from Siphon, and that was part of why I wanted to go Siphon, and it's just not a thing anymore. And now they're just stuck on low ground, having to go uphill. They're forced to go into Monument. Really?
I was gonna say like the team that was above them.
Yeah, they're forced to go into Monument again. A low ground pit of death. You do not want to be in this. Look at this. You can't see anything that's under this POI. You can't even see what's on the other side of this building. You can't scout. Your rotates are fucking horrible. Having to move through this POI is cancer, but they're forced to because they got gate capped by other teams because they don't have Prio to Overlook anymore.
I got one.
I'll grab the mag.
Of course, Siphon doesn't equal getting 20th. I don't disagree. But I think Falcons like read on the meta was just like genuinely really bad. They could have literally just gotten Sky West. Yeah, they should have picked Sky West. I'd say Siphon. No, Siphon is still above average. Don't get me wrong. Sky West is taken. No, they should have gotten Sky West from the beginning. I don't mean in finals. I'm saying from like the very beginning. I'm saying from like group stages, and then they would have, you know, what they've got on SP. At some point, it's way easier to play from a deficit than World Tide because there's actually space on the map, so you can make plays, and there's actually like multiple different like avenues for rotating around the map. No, I get why they went Siphon for that reason, but it's just not worth it. Castle's definitely better from Siphon. I know in the past I've said that Bang Newcastle Cat comp is not good on Blues, but it's still better than this comp on Blues in the zone. 100%. 100%. And now they have to go uphill and they're being gate kept, right? And they can't make this cross. Okay, so they stick to this comp on Storm Point. Again, just not a good comp from Mill. It doesn't make any sense. You're playing heavily position-based and trying to get deep from Mill here, and you're playing a comp that doesn't do well with lack of space. And thus wants to like take space and be the aggressor. It just doesn't make sense. They usually play. What the fuck? They only started playing the Bang Newcastle Cat comp a week before LAN. That's just not enough time to learn. That's why this is something I stress on TSM so much. You need to have a good read on the meta from the fucking very beginning. You cannot just accept the meta for what it is from the very beginning, because if you are late and you realize that there's actually something that beats the flavor of the month comp, but you don't have enough time to practice it, you're fucked.